What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Tika, aka Hippie Skippy, and I'm back to you guys with another Wisdom Wednesday. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am about the Wisdom Wednesdays. So before we even get started, you guys go ahead and take this time out to subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. Not only that, you guys can go ahead and like this video, or you can wait till the end of the video, but you might as well go ahead and like it now because I know you're gonna like the video, right? So like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn the notifications on for my channel, and I would really appreciate it. So today I am back with you guys with another Wisdom Wednesday, and we are doing chapter reviews of the book Think and Grow Rich. So you guys, we are on chapter 7 finally. Aren't you guys excited? Like, we was just on chapter 1 like 2 days ago, feel like it, but now we are on chapter 7. Chapter 7 talks about the 6 steps towards riches, but I say this in all of my videos. You don't have to use these steps just for money. You can use these steps for any manifestation that you are trying to bring into your reality. So I don't say like the 6 steps towards riches. I usually say the 6 steps towards gaining your manifestation or turning your manifestations into a reality. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get on into it. So chapter 7 talks about organized planning. You guys, this is the longest chapter of the book in my opinion. It talks about so much. Like, not only does it talk about organized planning, but it also talks about self-development and working on yourself and using yourself to make money. It talks about a lot. Like, this chapter is long. It's the longest chapter in my opinion. And this, I think I was talking about this in the last video, but this chapter I literally had to read, and I had to reread, and I had to listen to the audio because it was so much information at one time that, like, every time I listened to it, like, I gained more information. I'll try to keep it to a minimum. I don't want the video to be too long, but I'm gonna try to give you guys as much information as I can. But I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna hit every pointer, but I'm gonna let you guys know like what you need to know from this chapter. But I'm letting y'all know now, it's a lot of information. So we're gonna go ahead and get on into it. So basically, of course, just like every other chapter, it tells you and it talks about transforming your desires into action. I was telling you guys this in the last chapter, which was chapter 6. Desire is only a thought unless it is backed by a plan and action. I cannot stress this to you guys enough. Action is needed. Persistence is needed. Like, you need to back up whatever you're trying to manifest. You need to back that up with action. And with that, you're gonna need a plan. I said this in my other video, but with me, once I make a plan and I say I'm gonna do something, 9 times out of 10, I usually get it done. So you guys try to plan things out. Like, a plan is needed when you're trying to manifest your goals into reality. So we're gonna go ahead and get on into the actual content of the chapter. So it starts off by telling you that you're going to need an ally, a group of people who are like-minded just like you, who are goal-oriented just like you, who has similar or the same goals just as you. So basically, it's telling you to be wary of who you surround yourself with and who you associate with in your daily life, because you are who you surround yourself with. Basically, you become your surroundings. It's like a lizard. Y'all know how a lizard, when it's on the wall, it changes colors to the same color as the wall or the tree or whatever it's on. Like, we're the same way. Like, we adapt to our environment and our location. So at least 2 times a week, try to link up. I don't know if you guys say link up, but I say link up. Try to link up with people who are like-minded as you and who are goal-oriented as you. Not only that, once you find a group who are like-minded as you, figure out, what do you bring to the table? What do you bring to this group? What can you teach this group that is going to benefit them? Because like I said, everybody doesn't have to have the same goal. So say I'm into like technology and editing videos, but I have a friend who's into photography. I can teach my friend how to edit videos the same way my friend can teach me how to angle pictures. Y'all understand like the concept? Like, make sure you are bringing something to the table once you find your group of people who are as like-minded as you. That's the real goal. That's basically the number one step that they talked about in this chapter, is find more like-minded people like you and try to link up with them at least twice a week. And you guys exchange information. You just have to make sure that you have something to offer to this table, the same way as they have something offered to the table. And not only that, you have to make sure everything is cordial and everything is okay with your group. I'm not gonna say like these groups like they aren't your friends, but it's business, so try not to like get any hostility energy or any negative energy in your business support group or whatever kind of, if you're trying to get money, if you're trying to get a business going, whatever, your group, make sure there's no hostile energy, make sure there's no negative energy, make sure that you're good with everybody. Don't get on bad terms with nobody, because this group is going to help you grow the same way you are going to help them grow. Right. So basically every plan that you adopt must be checked by your group. So say, I be trying to give examples with y'all. I be trying to give examples like right off my head. But basically, like, if you have an idea, talk to your group about the idea. If I was you personally, I would not talk to friends or family about my ideas, only because they are your friends and they are your family, but they are not as like-minded when it comes to your goals, so they will not understand your goals, and you don't want any negativity in your ear. So I always recommend, if you have a plan, to talk to your group in particular about your plans, and those are the only people that need to like know your plans. Other than that, nobody needs to know your plans. You don't need to be blasting your plans on social media. You don't need to be telling your friends and telling your family about your friends, about your plans. You let them see the results. But yeah, that shows you the importance of having a group of like-minded individuals like yourself, because they can give you ideas on your plans. They can edit, or basically they can give you ideas. They'll let you know if it's a good idea, if it's not a bad idea, and they'll let you know if something needs to be tweaked, or if it's good, or if you should go for it, or if you're not gonna, or if you shouldn't go for it. Because like I said, these are like-minded people, which means like if it was them and it was their plan, they're gonna give you feedback as if it was them, as if it was something that they are going to do or was going to do. And then another thing about the plan, y'all, if the plan doesn't work, guess what? Take a wild guess. Guess in the comments what to do if your plan don't work. If plan A don't work, what do you do? Guess in the comments and y'all let me know. But I'm gonna tell you anyway. If your plan doesn't work, keep trying. Think of another plan, okay? Keep going. Like, that's where persistence come in. I tell y'all all the time, persistence is my favorite chapter. That is chapter 9. We're on chapter 7, so we're almost on the chapter of persistence. But that's when persistence come into play, because usually when your plan doesn't work for the first time, that's usually when people decide they want to give up and they don't want to continue their journey onto whatever they're wanting to do. But that's when persistence take place. Like, you need to be persistent. You need to continuously take action. I can give you guys an example. I've been posting 3 times a week every week since December of 2019, and I decided at the end of January I was going to take a break in February, and I was going to come back in March. First of all, if I had a group of people like who's like-minded as me, they would have told me not to do that, but whatever. I needed the break mentally, so I wasn't really tripping. But you guys, when you do that, it's so easy to quit or to give up. Like, you have to be persistent. Like, that was a scary risk on my behalf, because a lot of people, when they stop something, they don't continue and they don't start back doing it. But with me, when March hit, like, it's March, well, right now, y'all, it's February. Today's February the 20th, and I just been full force because, like I said, this is my desire. This is my manifestation that I'm turning into reality. So it's not something I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna continue to put forth action into my videos, into my content. And I'm gonna continue giving you guys knowledge. You feel me? I'm gonna continue to post 3 times a week for as long as I can. All right, but we're almost done with this book because it has 16 chapters. So if you guys are ready if you guys have any book recommendations for Wisdom Wednesday, let me know and we can do more book reviews on Wednesdays. Anyways, back to chapter 7 on organized planning. Basically, keep going until you build a solid plan. Do not give up. Do not give up. Do not give up. Okay, you can break, you can pause, that's cool, but you get back into that energy of getting what you need to get done, and you get it done, period. Do not give up. Do I look like I'm playing with you? Because I'm not. Do not give up. Okay? Okay. But yeah, you guys, building a plan is so important because your achievement cannot be greater than your solid plan that you make. So if you make a solid plan and you think that you're going to achieve more than your solid plan, that's not going to happen. But that's okay, because like I said, you guys, make sure your plan is solid. Back it up with action. Keep going. Like, I'm not even going to say know your limits, because the stars, like, reach for the stars. Keep going. Like, just go. Just do it. Like Nike. Just do it. Just keep going. And yeah, like, just persistence is just very important, especially in this chapter. Like, even though this isn't the chapter on persistence is just really, really important, because this talks about planning. But when you plan, a lot of people, they stop in the middle of their plan, when sometimes the tiniest thing can happen and they just stop and they give up and they make excuses. But you guys, you have to remain persistent. Okay? Persistent. Okay? Yeah, what, like, a lot of people don't understand, failure is temporary. Okay? We all fail. It's okay. I failed several times. Like, it happens. Okay? And another thing, failure, if you want to look at it in a better manner, failure is just lessons learned, because now you know not to do what you did that way. And if you do whatever you did that way again, that's just slow on your behalf, because you know better. When you know better, you do better, right? Right. If y'all ever heard of that quote, let me know in the comments. If you know better, you do better, because it's true. When you know better, you do better. So failure, not only is it temporary, but it's a lesson. You learn another way that doesn't work, so you can try a different way into something that does work, right? Basically, if you give up before your goal is complete, you are a quitter. Who wants to be known as a quitter? Nobody wants to be known as a quitter. Like, no. I feel like that was kind of my motivation too, because before my February break in January, I stopped on chapter 5, and I was like, dang, a year from now, people gonna be like, dang, this girl stopped at chapter 5. And I was like, no, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna stop, period, until I finish this book. And then we're gonna get another book, and we're gonna keep going until we finish that one. And we're gonna keep going until it's stuck in my subconscious, and it's just something that has to be done instead of something that, no. I'm trying to figure out how I want to word it. It's just something that's done without me thinking about it. These videos are going to be created without me even thinking about it, right? So basically, chapter 7 also talks about marketing your personal services. So yeah, you guys, this is something I personally have trouble with because I'm not very good at marketing for some reason. If you're good at marketing, leave me a comment so I can like message you so you can help me. Help me help you, okay? Help me help you. You work with me, I work with you, right? But marketing is not my strongest suit for some reason. But let's learn a little bit about marketing. Let's see what we can learn. So basically, leaders or follower. Do you want to be a leader or do you want to be a follower? It's your choice. What do you want to be? Tell me in the comments if you would rather be a leader or a follower. Now, you can sit here all day, you can type all day, I want to be a leader and I'm going to be a leader. Like, you better back it up with action. You better back it up with action. If you call me a leader in my comment section, I'm going to be checking up on you. Okay, I'm going to be checking on your social media and I want to see how you are leading your pack, okay? Because we all have our own separate packs. We all have our own separate follower groups, our own separate people who follow us for different reasons. I want to make sure you're doing what you say you want to do. I don't want to see y'all out here being a follower when you telling me you want to be a leader, right? And here's the thing, the most greatest leaders, they learn from being a follower. They learn from being an intelligent follower. So like, I don't want to say me because I can say I'm a leader. Well, I guess I'm a leader because if I'm motivating you to be a leader, then you probably looking at me like, okay, she's leading me, so okay, we're gonna use me as an example. But I started off as watching Aaron Dalty. I think that's his name. Aaron Dalty. Y'all can look him up. And I studied him. I studied him for months and I just watched his videos. I watched one of his videos every day for months, and I was like, I want to do that. I want to be like, I can do that. I can be like him. I can be a YouTuber. He's a full-time YouTuber. I thought that was so cool. He was very into spirituality. He was talking about manifestation and high vibrations, low vibrations, and I watched him how he recorded his videos and all that, and I was just like, I want to be like that. That's going to be my life. And here's the thing about that, like, I didn't watch his videos and I didn't just learn what he was teaching me because he's a spiritual guru, spiritual teacher. But I also studied, like, everything that he did, how he posts, how frequently he posts, how early he posts or how late he posts, how he moves on social media, how he sets his posts up. I watched all that. So you can't just be a regular follower. You have to be an intelligent follower. Like, don't just listen to the word, listen to the movement, look at how they move, look at how they direct, right? Because like, as a follower, you have an opportunity to learn from your leader, and that's how you become a successful leader, right? Right? All right, guys, so we're gonna get into the major attributes of leadership. You ready? You ready? So number 1 is you must have courage. You must have self-confidence. Your self-confidence must be on 10, periods. Like, you need self-confidence. If you have low self-esteem and low self-confidence, how are you gonna lead somebody else when you can't even lead your own emotions, right? Right. Number 2 is self-control. Self-control, you guys, that deals with persistence, okay? If you can have self-control and you can say you're going to do something and you do it and you get it done, and you have self-control to get whatever you need to do to get done, boom, you're in the category to become a successful leader, period. Number 3 is a keen sense of justice. Basically, you have to be fair. So don't be out here trying to be unfair, trying to treat people different, or try to look down on people. Like, that's not okay. You have to be fair, all right, period. Definite of decision. You must know how to make decisions. Someone who can't make a decision for themselves, how can you make a decision for others? If you can't stick to a decision that you made, how can you make decisions for others? Or how can you tell somebody to make a decision or to stick to a decision when you can't even stick to your own decision? You feel me? So basically, make decisions. Once you make your decisions, guess what you do? You stick to it. Your first thought, stick to it. And after that, you change it as you go. Change it as you go. But always go with your first thought on the decision. If you want to. If you want to now. Y'all know the posts they be making when you give somebody advice and then you at the end you be like, well, it's up to you though. It's do what you want to do. Listen, it's up to you. That's just my advice to you. You go with your first decision. Okay? Definite of plans. Plan your work and work your plans. Period. Period. Action, action, action. That's all I hear. Action, 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 action. You can write down your plans all day. Don't put no action to it. It means nothing. You put some action behind your plans. Period. Okay? Get into the habit of doing more for what you are paid for. So basically, even if you're not getting paid for it, that's okay. Like, I feel like your payment is the fact that you got all these people looking up to you. That's your payment, period. Like, that's how you getting paid. You got people looking up to you. You got people who want to be you, who want to do what you are doing. That's your payment. Honestly, truly. You must have a pleasing personality. No one wants to follow somebody with a suckish personality. Like, y'all know I don't like argumentative people. I don't like people who think they better than others. I don't like people who continue to look down on people, especially y'all. Ooh. I'm gonna get back to it, but I can't stand somebody who sit there and think they better than somebody because of the knowledge that they have. But here's the thing, y'all. If these people really have knowledge, they will know that with knowledge, you never stop learning knowledge. You never stop reading books. I hate when people say, oh, I read so many books. You read so many books, but you're not reading no books now. So, like, I just don't get it. Like, I don't get it. Like, that, I don't get it. I think that's so weird when people do that. Like, when was the last time you picked up a book? Like, you say you read all these books, but you haven't picked up a book in months. Like, I don't. Anyways, you guys, let's get back to what we was talking about. Sympathy and understanding. Have sympathy for your followers and understand your followers. And we're gonna leave it at that, because what more is there to say after that? All right, you know what to do. You know what to do. Master of details. Pay attention to everything. Pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to your actions. Pay attention to how you act. Pay attention to how you react. Pay attention to why you react. Pay attention to your triggers. Pay attention to your triggers. Pay attention to everything. Every little detail about yourself. Every little detail about others. Pay attention. Your work. Pay attention. Like with me, I do makeup. As y'all can see, not only am I this intelligent, beautiful individual, but I'm also an artist and I do makeup. And when I watch my old videos, I pay so much attention to like stuff that could be fixed. Like sometimes I have too much powder over here and there'll be like a line right here of powder, and then I'll be like pay attention, pay attention. Willingness to assume full responsibility. Take responsibilities for your action. Take responsibilities for your followers' actions. Your followers' actions. Okay. I don't care what it is. Take responsibility for it. It's okay. It's okay. Cause you like you don't look good when you do that. So go ahead and take responsibility for it. It'll be okay. Get over it. And cooperation. Cooperate. Okay. If you cooperate with me, I cooperate with you. Leave a comment. Cooperate, right? Cooperate with me. Leave a comment saying cooperate. And I'm gonna say something back. What I'm gonna say? I don't know, but I'm gonna say something back, okay? Just cooperate with me, right? Leadership calls for power. Power calls for cooperation. Cooperate, okay? Okay. Alright, guys, now we're gonna talk a little bit about leadership. I told y'all this is a lengthy chapter, okay? It's a lengthy chapter. I'm gonna try to get this information to y'all. Like, I'm gonna try not to make it too lengthy, okay? So we're gonna talk about the two different types of leadership. So we got leadership by consent and we got leadership by force. So first we're gonna talk about leadership by consent. Leadership by consent is with the sympathy of your followers. That's when your followers want you to lead and they want you to do this and do that. Like, that's leadership by consent. Leadership by force, that's when you force yourself into leadership. That's kind of like with riches, when kids, their parents are rich and they accommodate the riches from their parents. That's like a force of power because they didn't work for it. I hope that was a good example for you guys. I think he gave that example in the book. I'm not sure. I think so. But that is an example of power by force, especially when it comes to money. All right, guys. So I got 10 major causes of failure while being a leader. Okay. And then after this, I'm going to sum it up, okay? Yeah, I'm going to sum it up after this, okay, y'all? So number one is the inability to organize details. I told y'all about that, what I said about details. Check everything. Pay attention to everything. That's number one. Number two is unwilling to perform any labor or service. Do what you gotta do. If you teaching some, you should be able to perform a labor of a service of what you teaching. For instance, if I decided I wanted to teach makeup, if you guys are interested in makeup classes, let me know in the comments, and I'm gonna try to, I can probably give y'all some makeup lessons or something, so I can give y'all a service. That's a service, right? But like, when you refuse to do something, that shows, like, I'll be like, why? Like, if I was a makeup artist and somebody asked me to teach them how to do makeup and I say no, then if I was that person, I'll be like, so what's wrong with your makeup skills? Like, I don't trust you no more. Like, that messes with trust from your follower account when you can't do a service or a labor. Number three is expecting to get paid for what you know. Do not expect to get paid for what you know. Number four, fear of competition, especially when it comes to your followers. So if you sit here and you say you don't want to give out information to your followers because you feel like your followers are going to do something better than you, you don't need to be in a position that you're in anyway, and you're not a good leader, because you should want to teach your followers. Like, you shouldn't want to sit here and say, no, I don't want my followers to learn because they're going to be better than me. What? That don't even sound right. Anyway, let's go to the next one. Number 5 is lack of imagination. Y'all, we talked about this in chapter 6. You need your imagination, and I'm gonna leave it at that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please head on over to chapter 6 to learn a little bit about imagination. Number 6 is selfishness. Need I say more? Don't be selfish. Number 7 is intemperance. Your followers they don't like that. They don't like that. You can't be... Y'all know better. Number 8 is disloyalty. Please remain loyal. Please stay loyal like a Virgo. Virgos are the most loyal people who I know. So, yeah. Loyalty is key. Period. The next one, I forgot what number I'm on, but emphasis of authority. Please don't think you're better than somebody but just because you have a little bit of authority. No, we are all on the same level. We all bleed red, okay? Period, okay? And the last one is emphasis of title. Please do not think that kind of goes with emphasis of authority. But leaders do not need a title, okay? Leaders don't need a title, okay? If you lead, you lead. Like me, I ain't got no title, but I know I'm a leader. Period. Period. Poo. Anyways, he also talks about the 30 major causes of failure. He talks about the 23 questions to take inventory on yourself. Like I said, y'all, this chapter is very long, and I really didn't want to make this video too long. So yes, I'm leaving it at that. If you guys have any questions about this chapter, since I kind of sort of cut it short, even though I gave you guys a lot of information. But if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment, and I will answer every comment to my best ability, or every question to my best ability. And you guys, please do not leave my channel without subscribing. Please do not leave this video without liking it. Please turn my notifications on so you guys know when I post. But that being said, I do post Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I do post Mellow Motivational Mondays on Mondays, Wisdom Wednesdays, which are kind of sort of like book reviews on Wednesdays, and Freestyle Fridays when I do my makeup looks. Usually it's like cartoon characters. That's like my theme, kind of sort of. Because, you know, I'm a 90s baby. So, you know, I like cartoons. I love cartoons. But, yes, that's on Fridays. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. And I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.